In this lesson, we'll look at warnings and limitations related to the pneumatic system. First, we'll look at crossfeed faults and what happens when they occur. Next, we'll deal with bleed leaks, followed by engine bleed valve faults. Then we'll look at engine HP valve faults. And finally, we'll cover the limitations you'll find with the pneumatic system. We're about to experience a crossfeed fault. Switch the APU bleed to on. There's a crossfeed fault. The left ECAM shows the fault. The right ECAM displays the air bleed page automatically, but although faulty, the crossfeed valve on the ECAM page will never go amber. The crossfeed fault is also shown on the air bleed panel. Select the forward arrow to see how bleed leaks are shown. You have an engine bleed leak, as shown on the left ECAM. The engine bleed valve shows in amber on the right ECAM. On the panel, the flow bar disappears and leak shows in amber. The APU bleed leak warning is similar. Select the forward arrow to see another example of a bleed leak. APU bleed leak. As with the engine bleed leak, the valve is shown in amber on the right ECAM. The flow bar on the control panel disappears and the word leak shows in amber. The crossfeed valve closes automatically when a leak is detected, either from the engine or the APU. Here we'll see an example of an engine bleed valve fault. Select the forward arrow when you're ready. Engine bleed valve 1 or 2 fault. As you can see on the ECAM, the fault on the engine bleed valve affects the pack too. The pack valve flow is stopped. A fault light shows on the air bleed panel. Now we'll look at an HP valve fault. Select the forward arrow to see the fault. This shows an engine 2 HP valve fault. The bleed pressure when the engine is at low speed will be reduced because the right engine will only be supplying bleed air from the IP stage. The first limitation of the pneumatic system is that APU bleed is limited up to 20,000 feet. The only other limitation is that if only one source of bleed exists, both packs are serviceable with anti-ice off, but only one pack is serviceable if anti-ice is on.